If you are considering getting a balance bike for your child and you want to know the difference between the Frog Tadpole and good alternatives, of which the new Squish balance bike is a good alternative, then this video is definitely for you. Hi, my name is Steve from Fox Cycling, and I want to spend a little bit of time just helping you understand the difference between the really popular Frog Tadpole balance bike and the new Squish balance bike. Squish and Tadpole are both very good child-specific brands for balance bikes and pedal bikes. So, if you look at them both, you're probably sitting there thinking, wow, they look actually pretty similar. Well, they really are. It's quite easy to look at them both and think, well, what is the difference? There are some differences, and I'm going to point those out to you so you can get a better idea of which one you might think works better for you. So, like any good balance bike, they both have proper rubber air-filled tyres. That is good. They also have a nice, lightweight, slim frame. The frames need to be slim so when the child is striding, they don't catch their ankles. They both have a close reach brake, which is very good. But if you look at the handlebars, on the Frog has a slight riser bar, and on the Squish, they have a straight bar. One is no better than the other. I guess in terms of looking for a little bit more control, you might possibly say that the the Frog with the riser bar offers that. But with the bar being straight on the Squish, it enables the child to get a little bit lower, and therefore when you lean into the front of the bike, you can get more power and more control, because that is a better position to be in on the balance bike. They both have quick release saddles, which is very good, easy to undo, and there you go, lift the saddle up and down, and the same with the Frog, up and down. What I like about the Squish is when the saddle is at its lowest point, if you look at the Frog here, the seat tube, the seat post, sits a little bit lower. That increases the risk of the child catching their ankles when they are striding through the stride. Whereas on the Squish, I like it, they've kept the seat post shorter, so you don't have that issue, which means there's less likely to catch their ankle, which is really good. If you look at the front of the bikes, you will see that the Squish sits a little bit lower than the Frog. The front of the bike is a little bit lower. Personally, I think that's a really good feature. It's a really good geometry. It's a really good design. Again, it allows the child to lean a little bit further into the front of the bike, and the more the child leans into the front of the bike, the more they fire the glutes and the hamstrings in the backs of their legs, which means they can stride stronger, and the stronger the stride, the more momentum they have to move into the glide. The more they can glide, the better they can balance. The better they can balance, the quicker they are ready to physically move on to a pedal bike. So really, to the untrained eye, they are pretty identical. The frog comes in at £190. This is brand new on the market. We are one of the first people to get these. I think these come in at around about £150, but I need to confirm that. So the Squish is definitely cheaper, and if you look at them, there really is no difference. If you get into the real detail, the differences that I've just shared with you. But anyway, if you're curious and you want to come down and you want to have a ride on them to check them out more, we are open during lockdown. We are always open. Feel free to give us a call or contact us at Fox Cycling. We would be delighted to see you. We'd be delighted to help you understand if your little nipper is physically and cognitively ready for pedals. And of course, the only way to do that is to start with a balance bike. My name is Steve from Fox Cycling, and I'd be delighted to help you out wherever I can. Take care.